August 20th, 1989. Beverly Hills, California. It was a quiet Sunday night until 11:47 p.m. A frantic 911 call came from one of the most expensive zip codes in America. Two brothers, 21-year-old Lyle and Erik, were screaming that someone had killed their parents. Jose Menendez, a high-ranking Hollywood executive, and his wife Kitty were found dead in their living room. The scene was so brutal that police initially thought it was a professional hit by the mafia. The community was terrified. Who would target a successful family like the Menendez? But as the days turned into weeks, the mafia hit theory began to fall apart. The brothers didn't act like grieving sons. Instead of hiding in fear, they went on a massive shopping spree. Lyle bought a Rolex and a Porsche. Erik hired a full-time tennis coach. They were living like kings, spending nearly $700,000 in just 6 months. The police were watching every move. Why were they celebrating their parents' death? Was it just about the $14 million inheritance? The secret recorded the break in the case didn't come from forensic evidence. It came from a secret confession. Erik, consumed by guilt, confessed everything to his therapist, Dr. Jerome Azil. But there was a twist. The therapist's mistress overheard the recording and went to the police. In March 1990, the brothers were arrested. The monsters of Beverly Hills were finally behind bars, and the world was ready to hate them. In 1993, the trial was televised, and the whole world tuned in. The prosecution showed them as greedy killers. But then, the brothers took the stand. In an emotional testimony that lasted days, they revealed a dark family secret. They claimed they were victims of horrific physical and emotional abuse by their father for over a decade. They said they didn't kill for money. They killed because they were terrified their parents were going to kill them to keep the abuse a secret. The trial ended in a deadlock. The jury couldn't decide if they were murderers or victims. In their second trial, the rules changed. Much of the abuse evidence was blocked. In 1996, both brothers were sentenced to life in prison without parole. They were sent to separate prisons for over 20 years, only being reunited in 2018. But today, the story isn't over. Thanks to social media and new evidence from other victims of Jose Menendez, a massive movement is demanding their freedom. In 2026, the world is asking, is it time to let them go? Lyle and Erik Menendez have spent 35 years in a cell. Some call it justice, others call it a tragedy. Now, the final judgment is yours. Are they cold-blooded killers or survivors of a nightmare? Tell me your thoughts in the comments. Does life without parole still make sense in 2026?